Hello everyone, I'm back. Some good news. Whatever was at the glitch was I was in Minecraft. It seems to be gone. And if I remember correctly, I don't know why it's lagging. Why is it lagging? Hold on a sec, guys. Right, sorry. Sorry about that. I forgot to switch over which the resource pack I was using. Sorry. I've just been working really hard, so my brain doesn't work. Alright, so I'm hoping in the last video, the last thing I did was show you the cabins. If I had shown you more, then I'm sorry if I'm going to do a little bit of repeating, but... so... Hold on, let's just get rid of these, because you don't really want to see things in my inventory, especially on other things I was working on that's not really related to this. Alright, so here's the dining pavilion. Now I know before I had a roof on it, and you're gonna say, why isn't there still a roof on it? If you read in there, Percy actually looks over and he says that it's a rectangular building with no sides or roof. Which he then looks over at Chiron and asks him what happens if it rains. And Chiron replies, we still have to eat, don't we? Which is why it's pretty much looks like it could have a roof, but it doesn't. Now, as you may have noticed, this would have had to become a lot bigger in order to house all the new cabins. So it's quite large. I could have extended it out more this way, I'm thinking, but I don't know, I just didn't. I liked it this way, so I'm keeping it that way. So pretty much, cabins here. This is the closest thing I could find to bronze that wouldn't melt, so yeah, that's why. It's glass though, so it's kind of funny. It's either brown or orange glass, I can't remember which one. And then over here we have the arena, sort of like how I had it last time. I tried to remake it, so, no, it doesn't look exactly the same as it did before. I think I had it a little wider before, so, bad planning on my part, I have to say. This is sort of the same shape as the arts and crafts cabin. I thought it just made sense that they would have very similar shape, based on what, they kind of do. Actually, they don't really do the same thing, but, and once again, I'm lazy, I have not filled up the chests, but this is just the armory. I don't think I said that before, so yeah, the armory and the arts and crafts cabin have a very similar shape, but I think the arts and crafts cabin is actually bigger. Over here, right beside it, we have the forge. So, inside, and I finally figured out how to stop it for the fire from burning down the whole place. And then here's the outside. One of the YouTubers I watch has the thing about closing doors behind him. He'd be very disappointed if he saw me playing right now. Stables. Lots of different horses. Horsi. I don't know. I know it's horses, but yeah, I like joking around with different endings for different words. And over here, we have the forest. As I said, I took away the, fencing around it. Now, one little problem is that I had an opening around here somewhere that will show Zeus's fist, and I can't remember where that opening is, so I'm not too sure if I'll actually be able to find it for you or not. Alright, well, I'll just be looking around and I'll cut out the sewer. I pretty much had to go through a maze just to find the place. But I found it at last, so this is Seuss's Fist. And as I said before, I do have an opening up here. It's just not that great of an opening. So what I'm actually going to do is sort of clean out the area here. Alright, so back. Yeah, so cleared out the top here and everything. So now it'll be pretty easy to find when I'm flying around it and everything. I don't even want to know how long it took me to find this thing. That's kind of embarrassing. So what I had actually done was I just went out to one of the entrances because I knew it would come to here. So yeah, here's the fist. I'm not really that artistic and anything. I'm not really sure how to make a fist kind of looking from stone. So it's just kind of pillars of rocks and everything. One of the things about this place is that there's a lot of dead ends and everything, so I can't really get everywhere, so there are a lot of places I haven't even reached yet, because I just can't get there. I didn't realize how dark this was before, because, you know, here's me always, you know, using, I think this is the one. I'm just always using, the night vision potion. So if you guys are having trouble seeing it, I'm really sorry. Here it is. Okay. Labyrinth entrance. So pretty much the same design as before. Yeah, I know you're thinking, why could you just come over here instead of having to look through it? I wanted to show you guys what it looked like, what it traveling through. So this is what I have. I kind of have this place over top of it, like sort of like keeping it hidden, and the phone's ringing in the background. So, just give me a sec. Yeah. So, really hate election time of the year. You get all the calls and see all the commercials and everything. It's like elections, elections, elections. Which is really sad because I need to start paying attention because I'm actually voting. This is my first year to vote, and I really should be paying better attention to everything, and I'm not. So back to Minecraft. Sorry. So yeah. So as I was saying, the place was supposed to be kind of hidden in the first place. So you know, I thought, you know, it's a good reason, like, I know it's kind of open here. That was for my benefit, so I could come out and work on it and everything, but I'm not actually going to open it up like I did with Seuss's Fist. Something I didn't realize until later on is that the bunker 9 from the new series, it's also supposed to be in the forest. This forest is not that big, so I don't know where I would put the bunker 9. So it's gonna not be in here, sorry. Now, me and my laziness, I don't know if you can tell, but, yeah, there's not really much to these. Here, I'll show ya. So, I want night vision potion. I don't need it for that long. What's the shortest we got? We got 2:15. So, drink. Oops, this is a splash potion. Forgot about that. Yeah. So, by the way, right here's the water. I've done it again. I went right into the water. So, yeah. So, they actually don't really go anywhere. I'm not intending to really take them anywhere except for the back one there. It's going to lead off to another project I'm kind of working on the side. As for Jupiter, when is this going to end? In a few seconds, alright. As for Jupiter, I actually am going to be making it on the server. I won't be given any special powers or anything, but my mom, who does have special powers, is going to be helping me, and probably a few other people if, they really want to. I know one person had wanted to help me out, so, we want to do that. Showed you the beach last time. It's complete. Again, not really all that great because, you can kind of see the whole thing here, but I thought it was kind of nice. Yeah, I actually think that's pretty... Oh, and the strawberry fields. And then I'll have one other thing to show you, because, it's something I'm working on. Yep, so strawberry fields all done. Yeah, so I'm actually done camp. I was saying with the glitch thing, it's gone. It's just, I was working on camp yesterday, and not once did I have to worry about the glitching and everything. And I was really happy at that, and there's this, Weird. This never happened to me before when I'm working I miss a strawberry, or miss a bush. But anyway, yeah, so I'm done everything, and I'm really kind of sad at that because, I've been working on this for so long, and now to finally be done it's kind of, well, sad. Yeah, so I was going to show you the one other thing I had been working on. Let's try this again, shall we? So, there it is. Alright, that looks a lot better. Okay, so, as I said before, the first one with the red, you guys wouldn't know because I never posted that the first time. So the first one's supposed to be Ruby. My character, she's a child of Poseidon. But she was born before the oath, so she's like not really breaking the oath kind of thing, which I know they kind of all Poseidon and Zeus have already broken the oath, but they broke the oath, like Zeus did it twice but with the same woman, and Poseidon did it once, and he doesn't really seem to have another child, so it's like they kind of only did it because of that. So that's like kind of my way of looking at it. Yeah. So, I figure that if anyone does have a child of Poseidon, it's like there has to be a really good reason why Poseidon would have a child with their parent, with their mother. Because I just don't find Poseidon to be the type of person to have another child, unless it was with Sally, but other than that, I don't really see Poseidon having any other children. Which is why I have Ruby born in the 1920s. Okay, her story is sort of similar to Nico's, so, because originally she was supposed to, what the original story was, I was gonna have her sort of in the Lotus Hotel, and it was gonna start there, and she became friends with Nico. And then what happened is, sorry, I'm just looking at something that didn't seem right. yeah, so what happened is, that's how they first meet. And then, sort of, because of what happens, Nico doesn't really remember her that well after he gets out. So, but she kind of does remember him, so she's kind of trying to rekindle their friendship that they had. And he's just like, why are you doing this? I don't know you, kind of thing. Alright. That looks better. Okay. So yeah, so that's originally what it was supposed to be like. They were from the same time. They met there roughly about the same. They went in about roughly the same time. They became friends there for all that time before Nico was taken out. And then, Ruby comes out years later after the whole Lost Heroes thing is over and everything. And she's trying to become friends with Nico, but Nico being who he is, he's kind of, pushing her away and everything. So I thought that was just a really cute story. Didn't get really far into it, sadly. It just didn't happen. So that's sort of what Ruby's background really quickly there. So the other two there, Dylan, was the one with the black hair. It's a guy. And Sapphire, I've mentioned those two. Dylan is the son of Celine, and Sapphire is the daughter of Helios. I've mentioned those two. I've mentioned them when I talk about the cabins. So again, they belong to another friend of mine. They both belong to a friend of mine, and Dylan and Sapphire had a friendship, then it became like a dating relationship. And depending on what it is, they're either together or they're not together. With the way it is when I'm role playing with her, like in the form or whatever, Ruby and Dylan are together. So, I got really bored again while working, so I made these guys, and I really hope it looks okay. I'm not too happy with how Dylan came out. I don't know, there's just something wrong with it. But, oh well. Beggars can't be choosers, I guess. Yeah, so that's pretty much everything I wanted to, talk to you guys about. Haha, I gotta show you guys me in front of me. Yeah, so the only thing wrong is that this one has the blue eyes instead of the, green, like she should. But, I'm really happy that I'm able to do this for you guys. I am going to be starting Camp Jupiter either later on today or tomorrow. And, I'm just glad that I'm able to do this and I have wonderful people watching and everything. I don't know how long this recording has been, but I'm guessing it's been pretty long, but I am going to be cutting it down a bit, so I'm just gonna end it here, and I'm really hoping you guys are enjoying the videos I'm posting up. And, again, please comment, like, share, and if you really do enjoy all the videos I post, then, subscribe. I'm always posting, and I love to hear back from everyone. And I'll see you.